And welcome back, everybody. Reno Tahoe Comedy brings comedians from all across the country to the biggest little city. We know that. Taking the stage tonight, a guy from close to our own backyard, San Francisco native, Greg Asdourian. Thank you so much for coming in, Greg. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me, Bill.
Mother Nature was not funny for you this weekend. Talk about the trip you had to take trying to get here.
Okay, all right. So originally I was going to drive in. I do Reno all the time. I come out here and perform. And I just drive. I live in the Bay Area, easy, you know, 3.5 hours or so. And the weather just decided to screw up my entire weekend. It was awful. Like, I always, in the back of my mind, I always hear Donner Pass whenever I'm driving over.
It can be scary.
Like, yeah, I just, like, you always think that story, like, okay, these people got stuck in the snow and end up having to do horrible things to survive. And so I ended up taking the train, and there were so many people on the Amtrak to Reno from the Bay Area because of the weather that it was just, it's like we're all just pounded into this train together. Like, there was no, I'm a big dude. I can't keep hiding that from you guys. I can't. And it was nuts. Like, I feel bad for anybody who's stuck sitting next to me on a plane or a train because I'm a big dude. And you know what I learned on this trip is that there are people bigger than me, it turns out.
And they were on your train?
Next to me for like half of the ride. Was this dude, large guy, you know, and he had personal space issues. I'll leave it at that. Just, you know, the whole time, just, you know, we learned a lot about each other without saying a word for 4 hours.
Oh, those are the best relationships, though, my friend. You know, you mentioned you come to Reno quite a bit.
Yeah.
Grew up in the Bay Area. How did Bay Area people see Reno when you were growing up?
I think, me personally, when I was growing up, my father loved, like, Reno Tahoe. I used to come out here a lot as a kid. And it's funny because in the ridiculousness of the job I do, doing like Reno dates and casino dates and things like that, it legitimizes myself to my parents in a very odd way.
That's good because you're coming to Reno and your dad loved Reno.
Yeah, like when I was in high school, I saw the first live comic I ever saw was in Reno, actually.
Do you remember who it was?
It was Dana Carvey.
No way.
Yeah, at Silver Legacy.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All righty. Real quickly, tell us a little bit about your comedy, your brand, your style.
Okay. The stuff I do, I talk about myself mostly. I don't get overtly political or anything like that. I just don't have, I'm sure it would be awesome if I tried. I'm not in the headspace for it. That's not how I write. I like to talk about myself. I like to talk about personal relationships. A big thing with me is, because like I said, I'm a bigger dude, I like talking about sizeism. I like pointing out kind of the hypocrisy of like the way big people get like passive-aggressively judged in interesting ways, and that always entertains me. Like, you know, I like screwing with store clerks and things like that, and that's always been my sense of humor. It was, when you're a big dude who got made fun of a lot, you kind of start to see the humor in things, because otherwise you go nuts.
Gives a lot of material for you, I'm sure. Greg, all righty. We got a full page here. If we can pull it up, he's performing tonight and tomorrow. Tonight at 9, tomorrow at 8:30, Pioneer Underground. There's the number to call if you need tickets. Thank you so much for coming in, Greg. Good luck tonight, and good luck on that train ride home, my friend.
I know.
All righty. We'll be back, everybody. Wind's still kicking around. Final look at the forecast.